Okay, now one important thing in programming, in like any programming language, is an array. So arrays store more than one value, so it's just like a variable with a bunch of values. So to create an array, we just give the array a name. So I'm gonna give it age, and I just noticed I use age a lot in arrays. I mean, like as a variable. And then type in array, and then put this parentheses, and then you put quotes, comma, quotes, comma, quotes, comma. So let's say I'm 13 right now. Then next year I'm going to be 14, then 15, and then 16. So now I could just loop this, but the purpose of this is to learn about an array. So I could now echo the array. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in age. And by the way, you already been working with arrays. You remember when we learned about the post and get? That was an array. And remember, when we use an array, we have to use the square braces. So we're going to use that. The square ones, sorry. And then we're going to put 0. And remember, one thing that I forgot to tell you is, in most programming language, it starts with a 0, then a 1, then a 2, then a 3. It doesn't start with a 1 as a human starts it. So what we're going to do is put echo age equals 0. So what we'll get is the first thing in the array. So we should get 13. There's no errors, and it says 13. We change this to 1, we'll say 14. So this is called a numeric array. There's 3 types of arrays: a numeric, a associative, and a multidimensional. So the numeric is the easiest for me to explain. So basically what a numeric is you just put the value, and to echo it or output it, you just put the square braces and then the place where it is. So this is in the 0th place, this is the first place, this is the second, this is the third. That's one thing you should remember. That's the same thing in Java and most other programming languages. So let's say I want to let's say I can't remember this. So now what we're going to do is the associative array. So the associative array is where instead of, well, let me give you an example of the associative array. That get that we used. Did we put a number? Did we put 1 in here? Did we go like that? Did we? No, we didn't. We put the name of the thing. So we put whatever. So we named each array. So what an array basically, in my explanation, is an array is a thing that holds variables. So each variable, it's not the best explanation, but that's what I could explain it as. So instead, we want to give each variable a name, because in an associative array, we could give it a name. So what we're going to do is we're going to give my age now is the first name, and then we're going to put an equal sign and then greater than sign. So now it says my age now. Then my age in a year. And then equals and greater than. 2 years equals greater than. And 3 years equals and greater than. So also I have to put this in quotes. I forgot about that. I've been wondering why there was an error. So let's put this all in quotes. So I want this to be in quotes, this to be in quotes, find this to be in quotes. Okay, so. Oh, I put the plus sign. Dang that. Sorry about that. I put a plus instead of an equal. Because I was holding shift for some reason. Anyway, so now if I want to echo it, instead of I'll echo it how I echo get. I put the thing, the square braces, and then I put whatever value. So it's my age, and just like a variable, it finds the thing in the array, and then it gets the value. So the value of this is 13. So it should echo 13. So this array is called the associative array. It's a lot more helpful if what's the word? If I want to remember the things. I'm not going to actually remember a million numbers, but I may remember words that I set up. So this associative array is very helpful. Now what about the multidimensional array? Well, we'll do that in the next tutorial because we're running out of time. But now I'm going to show you how cool stuff you could do with this array. And just a quick explanation, a multidimensional array is basically an array inside an array. So it has like sub-arrays inside it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to print this out. So we're going to go print underscore and the expression is going to be the array. So now it will just, what this will do, it will just show us what we just typed in a neat array. So let's see array. Now this is in the array my age. So this has the name of this is my age, and what that's saying is it equals 13. Then it has a new name that equals my age in a year, and that equals 14. 2 years, which equals 15, and 3 years, which equals 16. So it says everything that's inside the array. So if you find like any errors or something, just like you use that and see it will help you find the reason for the error. So instead of like printing all of these, I could just print all of them at the same time. But this is not that professional. Now one cool thing you could do with an array is remove duplicate entries. So let's say if my age in a year is accidentally 13 and I don't want there to be two 13s in an array. So what I could do is type in print underscore and then type in array unique and type in age and then put a semicolon. And what this will do is it will remove all duplicate entries. So see, it removed my age in a year, because my age in a year was the same as my age right now. So it just removes duplicate entries. And other stuff I could do is I could sort it alphabetically, I could sort it in any way I want. So arrays are really useful. I'm going to show you more about arrays in the multi-dimensional array tutorial and cool stuff that you could do in an array. Okay? Bye.